Welcome to episode 1 of getting to 6K in Battlegrounds. I'm currently 6,489 rating in duos. It's the main game mode that I like to play, but I figured since I think regular Battlegrounds is more popular, I would do a series on getting from 0 rating all the way to 6K rating in regular Battlegrounds. In this series, I'm going to go over kind of what I've been doing so far in duos and applying that, seeing how long it takes for us to get to 6K rating. I'm going to show every single game. I'm going to show the wins. I'm going to show the losses. I'm going to try to talk through most of my thought process, and we'll see how it goes. Obviously, some things I do in duos won't work as well in regular Battlegrounds, but yeah. Okay, so the game's first game here. Let's see. We got Demons, Elementals, Mech, Murlocs, and Pirates. I think my favorite build this season currently is Baller Elementals. So I'm actually going to just try after that. I do prefer it in duos, probably over non-duos, since you can actually pass your teammate powerful units. But yeah, it's fine. Unfortunately, this is not a good hero power for what I'm trying to do. Okay. So the plan is to stay on tier 2 the entire game. Last season I had just around 6K rating for regular Battlegrounds and around 7.5K for duos. I will be using Deck Tracker or whatever this thing's called for some stuff. It looks like they've done some updates to it. Looks like they added like some builds, comp guides over here. I haven't really looked at these yet, but I might take a look at them at some point in the series just to check out what they are. Okay. How many magnetics are on tier 2 and below? Let's see. So there's 2 magnetics on tier 2 and below. So this could be okay. I haven't tried mech too much on tier 2, but I can see it being decent. Okay. Usually I consider this a decent unit for baller elementals, just because you'll be playing a lot of elementals and it'll get a lot of health by the end of the game. Okay, so we got 2 pairs. We got another elemental and this guy. I'm planning to use my hero power on a triple. But yeah, now that my board's pretty full, I can start rolling for ballers the rest of the game. Maybe throw in a different unit at some point. Gonna have to start deciding what units I want to keep and not keep here. Maybe I don't want this Murloc pair here. Okay, so we got a triple. I actually do want this triple just because I just want to see some tier 3 units. And I will triple this as well. It's not the best unit anyways, so I think it's fine. And I'll take the money here just because I'm reasonably strong. I do think Selfless, it's pretty strong. You'll eventually want it anyways, so I'm gonna just pick it up now. I also want the taunt, but I don't need it yet. My units are kind of still small. I don't mind picking up money here just in case. Ooh, we got another one. Okay, I'm not gonna play that second one yet. Wow. It's very early. Okay, yeah. I'm okay with that. I guess we can do that. Triple that. And then that might be our board maybe for the whole game. Usually I don't try to triple units that much, but in this spot I'm okay with it a little bit more, since I haven't seen that many ballers yet. get some premium units and then just buff them a lot. Usually you want to have like 2 pairs that you're just buffing all game and then triple them near the end of the game. The fact that I'm mostly stuck with tier 2 units is a pretty big difference. So I'm not really sure if I really need to commit to ballers that early, but maybe I should have already started rolling more. Yeah, so not having a baller yet, only having like 1 baller this whole game is kind of not the best, but I think I'm gonna drop this here and instead buy this, so I can buy these. And let's generate some more of these. I don't really want this guy. Nice. Okay.
Not the strongest, but it'll fight hard. Better hire a recruit while you can. Better hire a recruit while you can. Go.
I'm okay with that here.
I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
And I kind of want to drop this Murloc, to be honest. It's not really anything amazing.
It's good to get some minions in play.
Okay. Gotta be a little more careful in non-duos, because now it's basically in the top half, so we could potentially just die here, and we're not very strong yet, so it's unfortunate I'm playing the strongest opponent and I'm kind of still being a little bit on the greedy side.
I think you can win this thing.
Okay, nice, we didn't die, and honestly that's probably good enough to get us in a decent position, but we'll see.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Basically just going all in on ballers at this point. Nothing else is that relevant.
For the trouble. Better hire a recruit while you can. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Definitely not my strongest elemental game. Okay, not the best result. Elementals. Top 4 seems to happen pretty quickly, so we're more vulnerable to just random deaths. Okay, this is game 2. With this hero power, I kind of wanted to go automatons, but they're not in the game. Let's see. Okay, I'm gonna try this guy. Look for a decent early game, early powerful. Look for an early game unit that can kind of give me some direction. Could also just try to force elementals again, which might be correct as well. I don't know. I'm gonna hold off on using my hero power for a little bit. Maybe I'll do it on turn 2. So I could buy this one. It's not terrible. That'd be good if I commit to Baller. I don't know if I want to commit to Baller yet. This is pretty good with Baller, right? I can see that being good. Yeah. Sure, let's try this.
I got some fresh recruits for you.
And we got a double Baller. That's pretty good. I kind of just want to sell these, to be honest. I don't want to buff this, though. So, like, maybe I just sell this instead. This is a buy. This might be a buy, these guys. Could also just use my hero power. That's pretty good. Gonna take some damage here, but want to get some quality units. Wow, we actually didn't take that much damage there, so it's interesting.
The battle is really raging out there.
I think I'm just gonna. I don't know if I want to double scout. It's just single scout. I don't know if I want this triple. Yeah, I guess I do.
Exactly what you were looking for.
These units are terrible. I can give this to this guy. It's a lot of tempo. Okay, I guess I freeze for that. 313 is pretty substantial this early.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure. That one might make all the difference.
So this is garbage. I don't want this.
It's good to get some minions in play.
Nothing scares me. Except mice. I'll do what I can.
Your minions really pulled their weight. That one might make all the difference. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
I guess I can drop this for the pair. Probably. This is also something I want eventually.
That one might make all the difference.
Go on tier 3. Sure. That's money.
Like where you're going with this.
Okay. Got a couple money generators. These 3 units sort of generate money, making it a little bit easier to get the ballers going.
Pick yourself back up and turn it around.
Okay, that's good.
Hey,
Extra money.
for the both of us.
That one might make all the difference.
Nothing scares me. Except mice.
It's good to get some minions in play.
Okay, we had to drop one of our money units. But this is a decent board for ballers. The units are not too small. I think this has a decent shot of winning.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure. Down a minion and up a goal.
Okay, more money. Sure. Basically just looking for ballers now.
Hiring that minion will get you a triple.
Yeah, sure.
I didn't like that one either.
Try to find one more unit.
That's a great play. I can't wait to see this shake out.
This probably wasn't worth it then.
Hey, I have enough added. I'll do what I can.
Kind of want to buy this, but I think we want to just go all in here. This guy high rolled insanely high. What the heck? Pretty sure there's nowhere to beat this guy. I need to find some poisonous to have a shot.
The battle is really raging out there. It's good to get some minions in play. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Okay, looking for poisonous here. And no luck.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure. It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard. Like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. Down a minion and up a gold.
Seems pretty big. Guess we're just gonna keep this the rest of the game. Could try to use this as a roll. Nice.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
Guess that's good enough.
You can still make a comeback. Your minions really pulled their weight. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. You're down a minion and up a goal. Better hire a recruit while you can.
I'll do what I can.
You can still make a comeback. You're good at this.
In the top four.
Better hire a recruit while you can.
This could be a good unit to end on. I think since it's top four, I'm gonna buy it. Usually Scout's better, but game's almost over. Basically playing for second place. I don't think anyone can beat the Bookie Bravo guy. He got like way too high of a too much of a high roll this game. But if I win this fight,
You're doing
then I'll probably come in second place because I'm pretty sure Patchwork will die as well. And he's down. Probably heads up. Yep. And I don't think we can beat this guy.
nice
I
work.
think he high rolled too hard.
Pressure.
Triple of this could be pretty strong. Wow, we got it. Okay. I'm pretty sure we're still weaker than him, but gives us like a small chance of winning. Maybe. And one last roll. I think we take the 3 damage here for the extra roll.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits.
And I think that's all we can do. Can hoard the money for next turn if we don't somehow tie, I guess.
Nothing scares me. Except money.
But I think we're basically done. Like, there's not much we can do here. Maybe this guy was better. It's 2 gold instead of 1, but it's harder for me to like sell anything at this point, so.
Keep up the momentum, friend.
Avenge me.
Yeah, I was pretty sure it was over. Get this unit early enough, it's just impossible to beat it. Okay. And elementals are in the game again. So I think we're going to leave episode 1 as elementals only, most likely. But we'll see what happens. If we get any elemental based tier 3s, we'll aim for that.
Welcome back. How's it going out there?
Okay, I think this Murloc is really good. Yeah. And we got some elementals. Wow. I don't know which one's better, to be honest. They're both crazy good. I'm gonna go for the money. Okay, going for elementals round 3. Because we got this guy, we might buy some reborn and units that we would normally buy. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna actually buy both of these. It's kind of unusual, but I think with this it's actually pretty strong. We don't have to go elementals this game, but I just figured I could maybe leave episode 1 as just elementals only, and then maybe on episode 2 we can see what tribes are available and go for something different.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure. It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
Want this divine shield here. I don't know if it's a freeze though. Maybe it is. I think this is an amazing unit to get early, so if I could find ways to scale it, it can really carry the middle game.
That one might make all the difference. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble.
Nothing scares me. Except mice.
Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. You're down a minion and up a gold.
Except mice.
Nice work out there. Keep up the pressure.
Nothing scares me. Except mice.
Wow.
You're good at this. It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
Nothing scares me. Except mice.
Up there. Keep up the pressure. That one might make all the difference. gold for the trouble.
I'll do what
Lost that one.
The battle is really raging out there. You're good at this. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. That's a great play. I can't wait to see this shake out. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. I didn't like that one either. Here's a gold for the trouble. You're good at this. Go ahead and hire one of these recruits. Your minions really pulled their weight.
Okay, top 4. Fully aligned now.
It's not the strongest, but it'll fight hard.
Probably looking for a unit to end on, like Divine Shield or something. Taunt Giver might be decent here too. Yeah, I'll take the Taunt Giver.
Down a minion and up a gold. pulled their weight. Better hire a recruit while you can.
Be a good ending unit. I don't know if I need an ending unit against that though. Yeah, just take the grade here.
That one might make all
Wow.
the difference.
I'll do what I
Yeah.
can.
I think I need to buy that. Eh,
I specialize
terrible.
in elven-mech relations.
Probably some mistakes happened here.
Let's see if you can stay on top.
Okay. Take a tie. Definitely not ideal, but
I'll hit some bumps now and then. That one might make all the difference.
I think 1 health. Roll the attack right now. This turn we can greed on this. After this. Can buy that for next turn.
I'll do what I can.
Nice work out there.
Okay, top 2. Okay, roll first. We're not ending on that anymore. Basically baller only at this point.
Nothing scares me. Except noise.
Okay. No idea if this is gonna hold up or not. Problem is I don't do any damage.
You're good at this.
Not sure if giving up this divine shield is a good idea.
this. You're way ahead.
God. I might need the thing that breaks Divine Shield or something. It's on tier 4. Not sure if I can get to that in time though. Find the poisonous as well. How is that such a big turnaround? It's probably over.
I've got some fresh recruits for you.
Neck. Poisonous is good, but is Blaster on turn tier 4? Yeah, it is.
I like where you're going with this.
Dead.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
So that's the end of episode 1. We came in 4th, 2nd, and 2nd. Let's quickly go over 3 warbands. Game 1, we had a pretty weak warband. We did go we went elementals all 3 games, but the first game we goldenized the AoE unit. It didn't really get big quick enough to get value out of it. I think it would have been better to have goldened the bountiful bedrock instead, or something else. That was probably the biggest mistake of the game. We also could have considered transitioning out of elementals once we saw that it wasn't going that smoothly. I think we also spent too much money on triples. We got a triple bubble gunner, and we got a triple of that other tier 1 murloc that isn't that great. That was too much money spent on mediocre units that you don't actually want to keep all game. Yeah. The game after that was pretty good. I think we played it pretty well. It was probably the best of the 3 games. The only bad part about the game was, I would say, well, just that we were fighting a high roll pirate build with a tier 6 pirate that just scales way too quickly. And the 3rd game, I think we also played pretty well. I don't think we could have beaten the high roll mech there. If we got the blaster, maybe, but I don't know. Maybe dropping the extra divine shield was a mistake. I don't know if that had some probability of doing better than 1 round earlier, because we took a lot of damage in 1 fight. If we took less damage in that fight, maybe we could have survived. But yeah, I don't know. Hard to say. Maybe we should have transitioned to a different tier, gotten out of tier 2 a little bit earlier. But I think overall it was a pretty good result. When you're going all in on elementals, you're not really expected to have a 100% win rate. But so yeah, not too bad for episode 1. We went from 0 to 685 rating, and that's about it. Next episode, we'll try to do a different build. I do think elementals is one of my favorite builds of this season currently. The elemental baller build is pretty fun, pretty solid. Pretty easy to get top 4 with it if you execute it correctly. You have to be really careful though with how you spend money. You don't want to spend money on any inefficient units or things that are not going to generate some kind of value for you. So you really have to play differently than you normally would in Battlegrounds, and that's the main reason why I kind of like it. But yeah, that's it for now. See you guys next time.